And there's
11
10
seconds left.
Yeah.
3 has been called. They release 2.
Oh,
there's a hit there. Stefan comes forward. He hits out Matthew Josiah, but they run forward. The catch doesn't count as the whistle's already gone, but England win the set 14-12, going into a last 90-second set.
Hello again. Let's have a look at the England versus Austria mixed finals from the European Championships last weekend. And as Jonathan Wilkie was just telling us, it is 14-12 to England with a 90-second set left. If England win or draw this, that is curtains for Austria, gold medal for England. England get the first out in this set from Stephen Dumby's throw, but the post throw brings things level again, 5-on-5. England having the 3 balls. England unlikely to try and rush this, probably going to be throwing 1 ball every opportunity they get, unless something else happens, unless they need to start pushing players back. But when they're even and there's a minute left on the clock and they only need a draw, this is absolutely fine for them. It's down to Austria to try and force things and get a hit, and then England can respond then, but for now, just play it nice and slow. Throwing at ball, absolutely fine. If they get that block off, no problem. Still 5-on-5. Austria might be looking for post throw, running counters, or trying to get 3 balls themselves and then throw in 2 or 3. But they don't need it right now because a catch there from the left-hand side takes them 2 players up now. We're getting 6 back on court, 4 players on the England side. That's going to force England to have to do something here. There you go with the 2-ball attack to the left, but the catch from Decker in the middle, and maybe throwing at 2 different targets there to try and force some hits with 10 seconds left, but it doesn't work out. Austria take the catch, and then some nice, safe, time-wasting throws there. And with just 5 seconds left, 2 England players left in, Austria take the set. 14-14, end of the game, mixed finals, we'll go into overtime. So that means 3 minutes, not a minute or a minute and a half like we've had in the UK leagues. A 3-minute long set, loads of time to get that strategy right. But if after 3 minutes the teams are level, we go straight into sudden death, which means the next out will win, no matter how that outcomes. Neither team really have the momentum here. Yes, Austria just won the last set, but England won the set before that to take them to 14-12. So I think this is probably about as balanced as you can be coming into, overtime of the final at 14-14. Take a look at the Austrian quick start here as they set off. They've got their fastest runner Decker in the middle. He's going to get his ball back, but then the second ball into the middle is passed straight to him. Even when they don't quick start, it lets them get this really quick 3-ball attack, and it pays off there with a hit onto Josiah, but a deflection onto Harrison. Just off the top of his head here as well. A little skim on the head, can't even see it on the camera, but sticks his hand up. Unfortunate start for England, 2 players down already, but 3-minute sets, long time to come back. Don't need to rush anything. Still single ball throws, probably the way to go. Using Ndumbi on that left side, he's been vicious against Austria so far this game, and they need to keep him throwing. So again, not really forcing anything with the 2-ball attacks. Just wait for that 3rd ball to come back in. And getting Dumby on the left or Josiah on the right throwing. Good dodging from Austria, getting nice and low. Very reactive dodging. No one's really moving apart from the person actually being thrown at. Don't want to overcommit too early and then be caught on the way down, although once you're trapped down low. And also at this point in the tournament, after a whole weekend of 40-minute games, you're going to be pretty tired, so putting in those active early dodges is going to be a lot harder. Block there from Ndumbi on the left over the top of his head. Austria again not rushing things from their perspective. They're happy to play this out for another 2 minutes of 2 players up. Good jump there in the middle from Austria, just hopping over that ball. And Dumby looking for that knee height shot, and then a pre-throw from Josiah on the right hand side gives Austria 4 balls. They're going to use that opportunity to target Ndumbi, but he takes that opportunity to get a fantastic pre-throw, almost takes the catch, doesn't quite manage it, but Bonsignori does take a catch here. From the best we can tell anyway, all Bonsignori sees as she looks down is the ball trap between her legs. We don't get the angle from the other side. The center ref is confident that's a catch, but I don't think anyone had a fantastic angle to see what really happened, and we're not going to see the full replay from this side. So the best the ref can do is just go off what they thought they saw. Refs confirm that's a catch. We get a little replay here. You can see the fantastic pre-throw coming from Steve. Good group throwing, good height from Decker. Just low enough that it baits Steve in, but it's a tough catch to make. Doesn't quite make it. And then the replay cuts before we see that catch from the front angle. So that catch is given. That means 4 on the England side versus 4 on the Austria side. Austria with 2 of the men left in. On paper that should favour Austria with a more throwing potential. However, it can be useful to have 2 or 3 women throwing at the same time, especially when they've trained a lot together, because their throws can just be that a little bit more in sync with each other. We're going to see this on the right hand side. We're throwing all 4 balls at lighting it, going low, but the grouping and the timing on that is just too much to handle. But it gives Austria all 5 balls with 3 players left on court. They're going to do the exact same thing, throw all 3 balls, and great timing, great accuracy makes that a very, very difficult catch. 3 on 3 with 54 seconds left. 3 balls to the England side. They're going to throw 2 at ball on the right hand side, and a low floating shot to the foot takes the hit for England with 44 seconds left on the clock. Decker coming up with 2 balls on the right hand side. They're going to throw 2 into the middle, jumps high, dodges low, gets out of the way. Still 3 players for England, still 1 player up, 34 seconds now. England coming up with 3 balls, nothing needed. It's Austria who need to force the play here. So 1 ball coming out from the England side into the block and coming back. That's fantastic news for England because they can waste even more time with the single ball. Austria need to force something, 20 seconds left. High pressure from the Austria side delays the England throw. The single comes in, but play ball is called, so England have to throw 2, and they send 2 to the right hand side through Decker, but Decker blocks, comes forward, and the 2-ball counter-attack gets the hit. Takes us with 5 seconds left. 2-2, Austria with 4 balls. They're going to try and throw and make the hit. No hit on the single, so they're going to throw 2 at the same time. Josiah ducks under it, but let's have another look at that throw there. We can see the front line, that front foot. That is a line fault. The England bench screaming for this, but it's missed by the referees. It's such an easy one to miss, especially when you're looking for that one final hit from the 2-ball attack. Sudden death, that's it, we're going. Because of the shouts of the line faults, the players aren't quite on it yet, and play 2 gets called on the England side. They throw 1 past Decker. Decker tries to post throw, but Josiah gets the block, and then a single goes past. Nice and safe for England, letting them reset with 2 balls. 2 balls to the left hand side, 2 blocks from Josiah. Decker stands his ground as England come up, and the pre-throw dodge under gets the hit, wins the game for Austria. And the bench just goes absolutely crazy. Everyone's on the court, everyone's celebrating. The huddle hop gets going as England console Bonsignori. Very, very unfortunate to be that final hit. But when you're at the top level and, surviving the whole game, then sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. A fantastic performance from both teams. Brilliant way to finish a final for sure. And a well-earned gold medal from the Austria side. I hope you enjoyed watching this with me, and I'll catch you in the next one.